Now, I love me some Beyonce. I'm not a mega fan or part of any fandom, like the Bayhive, that's not my thing, but I love me some Bey, okay? We can't knock talent and hard work when it's evident in our faces. Beyonce is who she is because of her talent, her work ethic, and a bit of luck. We can't deny that. We can't ignore that she's put in a lot of work in the music industry and has had some amazing roles in great films. All the movies she's played in weren't good, but they weren't all bad either. According to Google, Beyonce has been in 9 movies and one upcoming, which is the sequel to the live-action Lion King film released in 2019. Of the 9 films, I've probably seen 4, so my rating is based on box office sales only, okay? Here's the top-rated Beyonce films from worst to best according to sales. Number 9, Cadillac Records, 2008. This film is a musical/drama about the early life of artists in the 1940s to the late 1960s. It follows Leonard Chess and a few other artists from the Chicago-based record company Chess Records. Alongside Beyonce, this film stars Adrian Brody, Jeffrey Wright, Mos Def, Gabriel Union, and Cedric the Entertainer. This film was released in 2008 with a $12 million budget and grossed $8.9 million. They didn't even break even. Number 8, The Fighting Temptations, 2003. This comedy/musical was released in 2003 and stars Beyonce, Cuba Gooding Jr., Steve Harvey, and Mike Epps. It had a budget of $32 million and grossed $30 million worldwide. This is one of them films I did not see, and based on the sales and reviews, I'm not going to bother wasting my time. So let's keep it moving. Number 7, Obsessed, 2009. Obsessed was a great movie in my opinion. Predictable but still entertaining. This romantic thriller stars Idris Elba, Ali Lautner, and Beyonce. Beyonce's acting wasn't the best. Honestly, Bey isn't a great actor in general, but Idris Elba and the Fergie lookalike substituted the bad acting. This movie had a budget of $20 million and grossed over $73 million, which isn't bad, but it's not the best either. Outside of the critics, I enjoyed this film and it would be on my Beyonce top 5s if box office sales wasn't a factor. Number 6, Carmen, a hip opera, 2001. The early 2000s was a time to be alive. This TV movie is a musical/drama starring Beyonce, Mekhi Phifer, Mos Def, and Bow Wow, among others. It's a hip-hop modern remake loosely based on the Bizarre's opera Carmen. There's no box office sales since it was released on TV, but overall the ratings were average. It scored about 3 stars out of 5, and honestly, I didn't see this movie, but this may be one of them films that gets added to my watch list. Who knows? Number 5, Dreamgirls, 2006. Dreamgirls was released in 2006 and would be my number 1 if it weren't for other box office sales on this list. Again, I didn't watch all of her films, so this list is strictly based on worldwide sales and ratings. Starring Jennifer Hudson, Jamie Foxx, Beyonce, Eddie Murphy, and Anika Noni Rose, this film is loosely based on the story of Diana Ross and the story of Motown Records. It had a budget of $75 million and grossed over $155 million worldwide. This literally is my favorite movie of all time. It's one of my favorites. I love it. So it will be my number 1. Number 4, Epic, 2013. Epic is an animated family adventure film released in 2013. Aside from Beyonce, it stars Amanda Seyfried, Josh Hutcherson, and Colin Farrell. This movie had pretty decent reviews and it grossed over $268 million worldwide against its $93 million budget. Number 3, Solid Gold. It's gold, it's gold, it's gold, it's gold, it's solid gold, baby. Austin Powers Gold Member, 2002. Now, this movie is well deserved in the top 5, top 3s. It's my favorite of the Austin Powers franchise because of Beyonce, of course, but this film had a budget of $63 million and grossed over $295 million worldwide. This was such a funny, entertaining, very quotable movie. It stays in my head free. I love this movie. So number 3 is well deserving. It should be number 2, honestly, but Let's keep going. Number 2, The Pink Panther, 2006. Released in 2006, The Pink Panther was another box office hit for Beyonce. She filmed this movie and The Dreamgirls around the same time because they both were released in 2006. With just an $8 million budget, this film grossed over $164 million worldwide, which performed better than The Dreamgirls. This film stars Beyonce alongside Steve Marvin, Jean Reno, and Kevin Kline. Last but not least, coming in at the number 1 spot is The Lion King 2019. This is Beyonce's most gross film to date. This live-action remake of The Lion King was released in 2019 and features the voices of Beyonce, James Earl Jones, Donald Glover, Chiwetel Ejiofor, child, sorry, I butchered that name. You know who I'm talking about. And Seth Rogen. It had an amazing soundtrack and a huge budget of $260 million against a worldwide gross of $1.663 billion. Personally, I think this movie should be further down the list, like maybe number 6. My top 3 would be Dreamgirls, Goldmember, then Obsessed. But again, this list is based on the highest gross sales, not my personal opinions. So which Beyonce film is your favorite? Leave your comment below, and thanks for watching Black Hollywood.